What's up?
What's up?
Graham, how's it going?
What's up?
Alright, we're back. This is part 3 of Resident Evil 2, the remake. I'm currently going through all of the Resident Evil games. As I've explained at the beginning of every one of these, there will be a little card up in the top right corner there to link part 2 if you haven't watched that. And get all caught up with me. A couple things I wanted to address real fast before I get started. I'm going to try to find a good spot to showcase this. When I went through my previous couple streams, I don't make it a habit to rewatch all of my streams, you know, on a regular basis. And I've noticed, particularly around light sources, it doesn't look too bad right now on stream. But in the recording, it might be a little bit different. But kind of around the halo of this light source, where the light and the black come together in the recordings, were quite pixelated. And I also noticed that, the monitor that I have, I'm still playing on a 1080p, 60 FPS monitor. I'm not all into the 4K and HDR and all that. It's just something I've never really worried about. But it seemed to me when I was watching them back a little bit, because I had to get thumbnails for YouTube and whatnot, because I didn't grab them while I was playing. Anyway, long story short, on the right side of the screen, especially when you compare the black to in-game to the black that's like in my layout and the black that's on the non-game part of the screen, the black in-game is not black. It's a very like dark gray. Now, for better or for worse, 90% of the time when I play a game, I don't mess with the brightness setting in-game. I usually just always leave these on default, which is what I've done in, I'm pretty sure, if there was a brightness setting in Resident Evil 0 and 1, I left them on default as well. So I went through and I adjusted this a little bit. So this one adjusts the value until the pattern is just barely visible. So about right there. And then this one is a big one. This one will change things quite a bit. So change this until the pattern is just barely visible. So that would be basically like right there. And then adjust value until the picture on the left disappears. So that on default is about fine. So now the contrast and the way this game looks is much better. The colors with the brightness settings that I had looked kind of washed out. I mean, the game still looked good graphically, but it almost seemed like there was a contrast filter on it with the brightness dialed way down, or with the contrast dialed down, and there wasn't a big difference between the lights and the darks. And now, the black colors are actually, more black. And this game has, it's a dark game to begin with. And that might actually make the pixelated lighting around the light sources maybe a little worse. Looking at the stream preview here on my screen, that still looks fine. So the recording quality is probably just not going to be all that great. As I did some testing on that. But anyway, with that being said, now that we've gotten through that, Grim, how the hell are you? I got me my 16-ounce Tall Bay Mountain Day, and I'm going to crack it open right now, and we can get started. So, last week, we rescued Sherry. We put her in the cable car, and let's see here. So, she's up here in the cable car, and Claire said something to the effect of, maybe making sure I haven't forgotten anything or missed something or whatever have you. And so there's a couple areas that I haven't been to yet here in the sewers, and I don't know if I'm coming back here. Specifically, there's this workers' break room, the water injection chamber. I haven't gotten everything out of the control room. There's still something there for me to find. But there's also in this monitor room a video player, and I don't have like a VHS tape of any kind to put in there. I might not get that down here, but I do want to backtrack a little bit and cover my bases and make sure there's not something I'm going to be leaving down here, because I have a feeling that I should have been able to get this submachine gun in the armory had I done my due diligence and checked the bathroom and the break room and the boiler room here in the police station before moving on. So I don't want to leave anything that I might need here. Cheers to you, the green nectar of the gods. Okay, so first off, I want to go...
Mountain Day.
Yeah, buddy. You know that Mountain Day. So I want to get to the workers' break room. Now, in order to get there, looks like I need to head down to the workroom lift. So to get there... I'm trying to remember how I get there. It's the thing that sucks about playing a game once a week. You know, let's just start running around, I guess. I feel like I gotta go through here. I don't remember what this did. I guess it doesn't matter. I can't do anything with it anyways. Right, I think it's down these stairs? Yes. That's how I get to the workman elevator. Have I used this handle? Apparently I have, because it's not going to let me put it in there. Yeah, that's... I used that, I think, to drain all of this down here. I don't like the fact that down here is still red. I feel like I've missed something down here, but I ain't going back down there. I almost got killed down there. Almost died dead. Right, we ain't going through there. I'm trying to remember how in the hell I get... Oh, right there, the lower waterway. I went the wrong direction. So Sherry also is infected, and that's why we put her on the cable car, and we're trying to rescue her. But while she suffers, we're going to explore a little bit. Didn't really want to do that because that was more ammo that I don't have.
Oh no. What the hell is up with you?
Yeah, I'm down to 6 rounds.
Shit.
Yeah, this story hasn't been very good. That's for sure. Alright, let's check out the break room. Guess we ain't checking out nothing. Aha! There's our cassette, our VHS tape. So Operation Nest Wrecker 2. Oh, hell no. Damn it, I'm probably going to have to get by this somehow. Damn it. Sweet. Yeah, it gonna kill me. Oh, that's just perfect. High-powered ammo. We'll take that. Do I have heals? I do not have heals. Great. Well, either way, that's dead. So that's good. Okay, so this just takes me back to basically where I already was, but gives me a shortcut now. I don't remember how I got to that office either. Still don't have the key to the workers' break room. I did get that videotape, though, so you know what? Let's just go back this way. Because there's... well, there's something, obviously, in here that I haven't found yet. Handgun ammo. Yes. I thought it just said I picked up 10 rounds. Oh, it loaded 5 into this gun. That's just perfect. Well, next to the video player is my item box. I know I got some healing items in there. I'm starting to wonder if there's something down there that I need to go get, and I'm really not looking forward to going back down there. Alright. Well, I can put this roll of film in here, because I don't need that right this second. Give me that, and that.
Oh, please, stop. Stop. No, 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 no. More here, you freak! Don't hurt him.
Glad I watched that.
That was kind of the same reaction I was thinking. Why is... I think the monitor room is going to stay red because of these that I don't need anymore. Well, there was no way for me to get to the lower waterway from that way. I'm starting to think... I wonder... if I need to take those plugs up there. And that opens the workers' break room. Well, we'll give it a shot anyways. And if that doesn't open the workers' break room, then we'll just move on. Because then we might actually end up coming back here. Besides, I don't need to go that way anymore anyway, so I can just keep all of these plugs on me if I want to. don't remember what was up this way. Oh, to the control room. 313 Keith Red, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by, my friend. What brings you in here today? Just a Resident Evil fan? I feel like there must have been something in here that I missed, maybe? Oh, that just takes me right back down to the monitor room. Favorite game of all time? Which one specifically? Because I'd tell you that the Metal Gear series is my favorite series of all time. But I definitely have my favorite in that series, for sure. Oh yeah, I was going back up there to check out the workers' break room. That's right. Couldn't remember where I was going for a second. Got a little turned around. Two would be favorite, and second runner-up would be Resident Evil 7. I haven't gotten to 7 yet. I've only played a very small amount of that game. I played it for maybe like 15 or 20 minutes because I wanted to, you know, check it out in VR, and that was about as far as I got in it. But I have now played Zero. That dude is in the bench.
Shit.
I've platinumed one game in my entire life.
Son of a bitch.
Negative review on Steam. Game's a buggy mess. Oh, the treatment key. Well, neat. I went through all of that for basically nothing because this key just worked. More gunpowder. Handgun ammo. Lit. Raccoon City Jazz Festival. So we've got 3 letters on here that's circled. SZF. September 19th, 20th. Raccoon City Jazz Festival. $10 admission fee for children. Free. $10 admission free for children under 10. I guess we're going to need that for some reason. And what do we got here? Secret passage, yeah. I'm guessing that was the only thing in here, yes. Key work on 2 more doors. Okay. Alright, where are we now? Underground stairs. I'm not sure. We're about to find out. What do we got in there? Well, obviously I don't have what I need for that. I believe this is the area where I first found Sherry. Okay, well, if I progress any further, I'm gonna have a lot of backtracking to do. So let's go back because she's still on the cable car. I think there was only one other room in here that I haven't been to, and that was high-powered rounds. Is what's oh I haven't picked those up yet. The special weapons case is down there. The only other room I haven't been in here in the sewers is the water injection chamber. So yeah, let's go ahead and just move on now. It's been a half hour. We've just kind of left Sherry just chilling. Oh, we're going farther up. I went the wrong way. Oh, this takes us to the secret room. Okay. Although I have not opened this T-bar handle. That was right here. Ah! So now we can get out of the secret room. That's neat. Yeah, let's go back down again. Yeah, unfortunately, all I have for weapons right now is this Spark Shot, the SLS-60, and the JMB HP3. That's all I got. Still haven't gotten the submachine gun yet, even though I have a metric ton of ammo for it. Yeah, give me these. That should free up an inventory slot. Yep. Oh, and I'm done with the T-handle. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure I would have figured that out eventually. I know pretty much nothing about this game. I went into 0 and 1 completely blind, no guide, nothing, and just you know, figured it out as I went. How many times do I gotta kill you people? Alright, well, let's go ahead and finally pick up this, damn it, where's the door? There it is. This blue herb right here. Yeah, I never even played the original Resident Evil 2 back in the day, so I know nothing. just having fun experiencing the series, you know, the bulk of the series for the first time. So far, I've played 0 and 1. I've played, I just played those recently. I played Code Veronica back in the day. I played 4 back in the day on GameCube. There's still something I haven't picked up in here. I had no problems with it. But, I mean, then again, I, you know, hadn't, like, already played 1, 2, and 3 or anything like that. I know I had seen, because I'm also playing the series in chronological order. And I had seen a lot of people say, oh, you shouldn't do that. You should, you know, play them in release order because 0 has spoilers. Anybody that knows anything about Resident Evil knows that Wesker's a fuck. So, that didn't really give too much away for me. But that night I already played Code Veronica, and he was already, you know, a fuck in that game, too. But no, I didn't have any issues with 0. High-grade gunpowder. Do I have any regular gunpowder left? Does not look like it. Well, I know 3 jumps back and forth. I looked this information up myself and just determined the information that I wanted to play it on my own. I didn't ask any advice in the matter. Because I know 3 starts after 1 and then jumps forward and continues after 2. So, I've already determined the order that I'm going to play them in. Okay, there wasn't anything down here. Okay. Well, let's head to the lab. Onward. I feel like I probably should have brought my other green herb with me so I had
This
some
tram is bound for Nest.
healing items.
Do not exit until the final destination.
But this game's been pretty generous with item boxes, so I'm not too worried about it.
Hey. Are you okay?
Does she look okay, Claire?
Your jacket's so warm.
My brother gave it to me. You know it's supposed to be lucky.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Are you kidding me? You were doing just fine without me, so I came along and got you all sorts of trouble. I have something of yours.
I don't want it.
Really? Why not? It's so pretty.
It's from my mom. For my birthday last year. All I really wanted was for her to be home more.
I know it seems like your mom doesn't care, but... Hey, Sherry, come here. Hey, hang in there, okay?
Now, arriving at Nest.
I got a feeling her story's not going to end well.
got you. Come on.
Okay. Now we're at the laboratory.
I'm getting you treatment. Just hold on, Sherry. It's okay.
For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors. Welcome to Nest. Enjoy your visit.
Yeah, I can't make a save or nothing right now. I have a child! Please, I have a child!
Okay. Here you go. All right. Now what?
Yeah.
Huh. There's gotta be something here. Antiviral agent. That's it. That's gotta be it. Hey. Hey, Sherry. I gotta go. You stay right here, though, okay? I'll be back soon. I promise.
ID wristband. So that gets me into level 1 doors. So we got like Metal Gear Solid shit going on now with key cards and everything. Due to an incident in the North area, all Nest personnel are to immediately use the Devil antiviral agent on themselves. Devil's the only way to prevent G mutation. If you have been infected with the G virus, seek help immediately to target and destroy the G cells in your body. This email is automatically generated in the event of an emergency. Do not reply to this message. Map. Cool. Oh, sweet. A gun. A grenade launcher to boot. And I have a ton of rounds for this thing. Technically, Leon and Claire both at Nest right now, and they never run into each other, but they go in the same rooms and everything. Yeah. I mean, on one hand, though, I do appreciate how, at least with Resident Evil 1, I played the Resident Evil 1 remake, and what I could appreciate about the two different playthroughs in that game was they each had their own uniqueness to them, so it gave you the opportunity to play through the game a second time, and it still, you know, be fresh in certain areas, and it not just be the same exact thing with just a different character. Okay, I don't remember where I got the thing, but I have a shoulder stock for that. Let's see, and I've got acid rounds, flame rounds, more flame rounds. So let's go ahead and take some of those with us, and we'll take this green herb with us. I'm going to put this damn book in here, because I don't think I'm going to need that for a while. We'll put that in there. I'll keep the sewer key for now. I don't think that's going to do me any good, but I'll keep it anyways. All right. Let's see, and Nap room log. Toby Jackson, Sarah Takahashi, Walt Page, Anthony White. Wayne Lee is still in the nap room, according to that. Oh, cool. We got blood on the walls. That's a good sign.
I can do this.
Our memory is designed with a nutritional needs using our body's biological.
What the hell?
He ain't coming back to life. He ain't gonna be in Resident Evil 3. Okay, well, in the kitchen, we've got some large gunpowder. Definitely gonna want that. Needle cartridges. Not sure what I would use. Okay. Ammo for the spark shot. These highly charged electric cartridges will deliver more than just a few pins and needles to your target. Neat. Handgun rounds.
Asshole.
Have a seat, bud. Hand grenade. Well, I'm going to guess that oh, this was like a level 2 door, I think. So yeah, this will get me into the kitchen. Yeah, give me that, and I can actually combine that with that, and that gives me a good amount of handgun ammo, finally. You falling in love with the wall or something? He had an accident. Cool, more flame rounds. Oh, what was that? A flame round?
This should come in handy.
Okay, so I should be able to combine that with that. And there we go. High voltage condenser for the spark shot. Custom part for the spark shot makes it possible to store a large amount of high voltage electricity, reducing the time between shots. Cool. Damn. This thing does not look like something I expected to see in a Resident Evil game. This looks like something out of Fallout. Why even let me open this locker if you're not going to put anything in it? Negative review on Steam. Go ahead and guess I don't have what I need for that. What even is that? Circuit breaker. Let's actually...
Lee, your presence is urgently requested by Chief Cartwright in the East area.
Let's go ahead and make a save. It's been a minute. Let's see here. And... I'm going to put this box in there, too. I don't think I'm going to need that right this second. Damn. Special Forces recording. Alpha to Ghost. Target moving to West area. Must be going to retrieve the G-Virus and antiviral agent. This is Ghost. Understood. Rendezvous at point W3. Roger. This is Alpha. Arrived at destination. Understood. Stand by for target. This is Alpha. I got eyes on the target. He's going to open the safe. Roger. Waiting the signal. Got eyes on the G-Virus. We're going in. Dr. Birkin, you'll come along with us quietly.
So, the antiviral agents in the West area.
I love how it said it was a recording, but I had to read it. Negative review on Steam. On it broke my immersion. Well, my objective is the west area, but of course I can't get there yet. You know, part of me is thinking I should have went back to the police station when I had the opportunity to do so. Because now I'm getting deeper and deeper into the laboratory, and I still don't have that submachine gun. Let's not go in there right now. Guess we ain't got a choice. Give Sherry a red green herb mix, she'll be alright.
Oh, God. That's terrible.
Well, I got a feeling I'm going to have to fight whatever that thing is to get that wristband, so that's cool.
Senior staff clearance required for computer access.
Lit. high-grade gunpowder, which I... See, I'm honestly tempted to go back to the police station at this point.
Damn it. Oh no. You asshole. Asshole.
Okay, we'll ignore that for now because I have no idea what any of those symbols meant.
Dispensing solution now.
You know, and considering that Resident Evil 1 ended in a laboratory, I have a feeling this one's also going to end here in this laboratory. Dispersal cartridge. Okay, let's just put the sewer key in here for now. Oh boy. Large gunpowder, which means 28 handgun rounds lit. Take another grenade. I see. So in order to open the drug testing lab, I need to go back to the greenhouse control room, and I need to enter that thing. It looks like it only gives me 2 out of the 3 digits that I need to unlock the thing. And I'm going to assume this is something I need to figure out in order to get the thing from the guy. Because I also have this dispersal cartridge. So I probably got to make something here, put the dispersal cartridge in it. So let me go unlock that. It was this. That. Oh, there's 4 digits? Fantastic. Well, there's got to be another clue somewhere. There you go, bud. Here's some Miracle Grow. Heard it'll cause explosive growth. Here's some for you too, bud. Explosive growth for you. Talk about blowing up on your ass. Okay, so F2LF is what we're going to call that. F2LF. There we go, there's that. Okay, so that unlocked a ladder. What the hell is that? A trophy in the shape of DNA helix. Why do I need it, though? Murph. There's another one of those circuit boards up in the nap room. Ugh. Oh, hell no. There. Guess we ain't doing nothing down here.
of a bitch! Oh, shit.
Alright. Now I got something I can use. Somebody's note. Everybody's turned. Vegified. They keep coming back again and again. Burn them all. Burn them until their whole body is black as ash. There's no other way. They put the G virus in a bunch of plants or something? I still need to figure out how to unlock this damn thing. 'Cause all that did was really take me in a circle. Oh, maybe this note. Herbicide synthesis. Plant 43 herbicide synthesis. Place an empty cartridge into the solution dispenser. Add the required amount of UMB number 21. This is like some Resident Evil 1. Was it 1? Yeah. Cool immediately. Plant 43 exhibits astounding growth. If something unfortunate were to occur, it may be hard to control. In the event of an unforeseen incident, manufacture the herbicide using the instructions above in order to minimize damage. Like, I really don't think I'm supposed to just guess what this code is. Where was that other circuit breaker at? It was up here in the... There was one in the nap room. I could have swore there was one other one. In the lounge. Okay, well, let's head back to the lounge. Damn it. Damn thing's got a Venus flytrap for a head. And it just ate my head. Sick. Well then. Now that I know I can burn them and they stay dead, I'm gonna burn his ass.
Oh no.
Helps if I don't miss.
What is up with you?
Okay, well, I know the code for the ladder already. It was this. Death to you. And death to you.
Fucking hell. You asshole.
Okay. Use fire spin attack. Grass types are weak against fire types. Yeah.
Shit.
Stay dead. Seriously? I burnt that dude to death. Oh yeah. I was gonna go back. I was gonna go back down to the lounge, and then I went all the way around. Definitely use more of those. Oh yeah, this DNA trophy, I don't know what the purpose is. Let me actually do that. Aha! Is that my code for the dispersal thingy? Bet you it is. Oh, cool. That's fantastic. That's not gonna do what I thought it would. Lit. Okay. Well, I guess we ain't doing anything down here. Well, at least I know how to deal with that now. I can open the thing now. Bitch. So it's L1 square rectangle. L1 square rectangle. There we go. Okay, that's open. Add the required amount of UMB number 21. Cool immediately.
Manual mode engaged. Adjust amount of solution to match cartridge capacity.
Oh, I see. I see. So all of it fits in that one. Only some of it fits in that one. Get some more in this one. Nope, that's still too much. So put you there. That back there. You there. Ha-ha! Back here. I was going the right way.
Error. Solution temperature is outside acceptable range.
God damn it. Low temp testing lab. So I need to figure out how in the hell I'm going to open this. Wait. This was what I needed. I just forgot I need to examine it first and do something with it. Let's go turn the power back on. Okay. Alright, so power's back on. And I was able to keep my signal modulator thing, so that's cool. Don't need that anymore. Give me those.
Welcome back, Dr. Lee. You have 5 new messages.
Wayne Lee's inbox. Rick Mendoza, what's he up to? Can you believe that bastard Cartwright? Cool your jets, asshole. Well, I guess he is the boss for now. Anyway, have you seen my Helix anywhere? I put the secret on the bottom. Let me know if you find it. So you couldn't make our little meeting. Fine, don't worry about the greenhouse inspection. Instead, I'll give you something real simple to do. Put together the budget estimate for the year after next and get it done. So I should have figured this out before I found the thing and examined it and all that. So you couldn't make our little meeting. Fine, don't worry about the little greenhouse inspection. Oh yeah. We're under attack. People are dead. The east area is cut off. We can't operate the bridge with the wristbands we have. Where's that bastard Cartwright hiding? Plant 43 is going wild. The greenhouse is hell. We need someone in there before it's too late. Wayne, how do we stop this thing? You have to help us. Please reply. Do you remember Susie, the cheerleader? What a great gal. We were both into her. Of course, she wasn't into nerds. I still have to give you back those comics and games I borrowed, but you might have to wait a while.
Damn. Should have packed my parka.
Should have packed my parka. Who wears a parka?
Cooling sequence in progress. Cooling complete.
Okay, that's everything down here. So now we should be able to disperse this shit. Finally. Yeah, it's funny how the movies are so drastically different from the games.
Dispensing solution now.
So much for the weed infestation.
Warning. You have dispersed a dangerous solution without authorization. Your actions have been logged, and you may be subject to disciplinary measures.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Good thing I don't work here, my guy. I ain't wasting another round on you because I'm out of here anyways. Brian Cartwright's inbox. High priority increased security from William Birkin. So I'm trying to remember. I don't remember Sherry's mom, but I seem to remember hearing about a William. So this might be the guy that kept messing with us. The dude who crashed my elevator. When did Nest become a nest for spies? 3 last month and another 4 this month. Those are just the ones we caught. Step up security, Cartwright, or do you want to end up like your predecessor? Also, I'll be restricting access to the West area from today. Ignore all requests from headquarters for information on G. Those suits contribute nothing to this project anyway. Herbicide dispersal by unauthorized employee detected in the East area. Well, Wayne got caught. Yeah, good old roundup. Okay. Before I head on to the next area, I'm going to actually go back to the nap room. And use this modulation thingy. Because there was another circuit breaker in there. Okay, and this one just says muff. So... Oh, sweet. More stuff! A waste of space. So that's my maxed inventory slots right there. So I want to say when I started, I had 8. So that you could more than double your inventory in this game. That is lit.
Oh no!
Don't even think about it. No way. Wayne Lee's note. Dear God, blood everywhere. What the hell's happening? They're dead. All dead. It was those men in black. USS Headquarters Special Forces. But why? Isn't their job to protect us? White brains in a sea of red. This can't be happening. Dear God, why? Didn't everybody say I was a genius? A genius like me can't die in a place like this. I always got results. They're screwing me. Well, maybe I'll screw them. I'll win the Nobel. I'm a hero, a genius, a god. I will not die. I will... die. I don't think there was going to be anything else in here anyways. Now, am I... okay, I'm still not done with the signal modulator. Alright, well, it sounded like there was some shit going down in the west area, so, I don't have any more green herb. Oh, I do have another green herb. Cool. Let me go ahead and use this one now.
To our allegiance soon.
Lab digital video cassette. So this is Operation Nest Wrecker 1. Alright, this one is OSS. Okay, now I'm done with that. I know I can just get rid of these things. I don't need to store them. But, I don't know. I don't like permanently getting rid of shit. Sue me. Alright, let's watch Operation Nest Wrecker 1.
Got eyes on the G-Virus.
Going in.
Dr. Birkin, you'll come along with us quietly.
You think I didn't know you were coming? This is my life's work. I'm not handing over anything.
We have our orders, Dr. Birkin. I'll ask you one more time. Hold your fire! What the fuck were you thinking? Our orders were to bring him in alive! We're in, sir. But we had a snafu. Target resisted. We had to take him out. That's correct, sir. Roger that. Just the samples, then. Let's move.
Okay, maybe it's because I have the memory of a goldfish. But let's watch part 2 again.
Please. Oh, please, stop. Stop. No.
Power here, you French!
Don't hurt him.
So that was the next day. Or a few hours later, at least, because it looked like 1 in the morning based on the timestamp. See, that one was good for something later. I could go back and rewatch it. Alright. William Birkin's inbox. Jane Doyle, suspending research on G. The Umbrella Corporation has decided to cease all research on G, which was ongoing at the Nest Underground Laboratory. All funding for this project has been cut, and Laboratory Director William Birkin has been removed from his post. Thank you for your mail, Dr. Birkin. Top Brass has expressed an interest in this evolving bioweapon you mentioned. Do not worry about costs. Our company is the most well-funded in the whole of the United States. I heard the good news. G is almost ready. Strange you never thought to report to the research lab here at Umbrella HQ, but I suppose I can let that slide. Anyway, send over the data. And don't worry, you've done good work on G, but we can take care of the rest. You are under suspicion of breaching your contract with the Umbrella Corporation. It has become clear that you have claimed ownership of the G project and have been in unauthorized contact with the U.S. military. Please respond to the investigation committee's summons within 24 hours. William Birkin was up to some shit. High-grade gunpowder that I don't need. Really should have went back and got that submachine gun. Yeah. Yeah, I think if you unload an entire magazine into somebody, they're not going to be getting out. Unless you're just a really bad shot. Research diary. Embryo growth observation, subject 449. After the G embryo was implanted in the subject, we made a 50-centimeter incision from the chest to the abdomen and began our observations. With the help of the medical team, the subject's consciousness level was kept between 15 GCS-10. However, the subject's consciousness level has deteriorated and further observation was deemed unnecessary. The subject was then disposed of. Subject 501, breeding rate observations. G-virus was administered to subject 501. 501 mutated into G form and was introduced to a group of 30 test subjects. After 2 hours 36 minutes, it was observed that all but one of the test subjects had been implanted with an embryo. All subjects were disposed of. One subject broke down during experimentation and took their own life. Suspects 628 and 639 T-virus resistance experimentation. We administered the G-virus to subject 628, who had shown slight resistance to the T-virus. The virus was then introduced to subject 639, with whom 628 had a close relationship. 628 showed some signs of resistance, but had been implanted with an embryo after 24 minutes. T-virus resistance does nothing to stop the mental deterioration caused by the G-virus.
Damn it.
What do we have here?
Look at that. All right. Hell yeah. Got it. Oh, thank God. The antiviral agent. Gotta get back to Sherry.
Well, let's poke around a little first. Gunpowder large. Got regular gunpowder here too. You know what? They would not put my item box here and a save point here unless I was about to get into some shit. Just got that feeling. You know what I'm saying? It was too easy. Feel like somebody set the timers for 3 minutes instead of 6.
Your ass again! William!
Where the hell did you come from?
This ends now.
What the hell was in that, lady?
What the hell is this thing?
That was my husband.
She is my creation! Oh!
William!
I should have killed him while I had the chance. I don't know why, I just couldn't do it.
He was your husband.
Honestly, we were more married to our work than each other.
What about Sherry? How could you just leave her all alone while Raccoon City burned to hell?
I couldn't let my daughter grow up in a world with a G virus in it.
But that's no excuse for...
Annette, that was her name.
I got this.
Sorry,
No. I got this. You should take care of Sherry. You don't know what you're up against. I have a pretty damn good idea.
whatever you do.
Don't stop until it's finished. Trust me. This ends now.
Until target is neutralized.
Show me what kind of man you are.
Whoa. That was close. Alright, I need to shoot his eyeballs. It's just that one eyeball that's left on his back. He's got one more of these things he can throw. When he grabs it, that's my opening. I feel like a submachine gun would really help in this fight. Okay, now that I know what I'm supposed to be doing here. I've got a better idea.
Class A breach detected. Anti-armor is neutralized.
What the fuck?
I am
Target has been
invincible!
neutralized. Ending quarantine.
Ah, damn. You know, kind of worries me how bad the Nemesis fight's going to be in Resident Evil 3.
Service lift is now operational.
Okay, there's stuff. Need to get all the stuff. Because I got a feeling that might not be the end there of Mr. Birkin. I didn't realize I could just combine these. Okay, that's everything. Yeah, dude, G was his. Don't fuck with G.
Gotta get back to Sherry.
Still curious where that goes. I'm sure we're gonna find out.
Hey,
I knew you'd make it. My mom needs help.
Oh, is she infected now?
Annette. Sherry. How are you?
Okay. But you don't look so good. Mommy?
Hey, look at the screen. Oh, thank God. So Sherry's gonna be all right?
She'll be weak for a little while, but yes. She's free of the G virus.
Did you hear that?
Well, they were talking about embryo implantations and shit, so is she
What happened to her?
carrying a G baby?
She was attacked by the monsters.
Don't worry about me. Take my daughter to safety. I'm sorry, Sherry. For everything. Your life is what is important.
We can't just leave her here.
You're right, we can't.
Attention. Unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus detected. Facility lockdown initiated.
What does that mean?
It's a self-destruct code. In case the G virus leaves the building. Please. Save my daughter.
No!
Sherry? Sherry, we just say goodbye to your mom. Mom, please say goodbye. Please, Sherry. Listen. She loved you, okay? You really gotta get going. Come on.
You were right about this jacket. I'm so lucky to have you.
We can talk more about that later. We gotta hurry now. Come on. Sherry, can you walk faster?
Yeah.
I don't want to rush you, but we have to go.
Sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention.
Yeah, that's kind of where it looked like it was going, didn't it? Like I was expecting a really sad ending to this game.
Let's get the hell out of
To
here.
the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated.
I was assuming we were gonna go up, not down.
Immediately to the bottom
She looks sad as shit. I mean, she has every reason to, but
self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom
Claire?
Yeah?
Thank you for being so nice to me. For helping me. I'm really glad I met you.
I'm really glad I met you too, Sherry. But save your thanks until I get you out of this place.
Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
well, since I have 2 of these now, we're gonna use one.
Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. 10 minutes until
Oh, boy.
detonation. Use the central elevator to evacuate
Seriously? Sherry, run!
self-destruct Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
Of course. Stupid thing's locked.
Hold on.
Sherry, what are you...
I think I can open it from the other side.
9 minutes until detonation.
God damn it, your timing sucks.
Well, I'm all out of flame rounds now. Come on.
Come on, Claire. We have to hurry.
Nice work.
Self-destruct 8 minutes until detonation.
Sherry, you hanging in there?
I'm right behind you.
Atta girl. Think we're almost out of here.
Use the central elevator to evacuate.
Claire, maybe we can use that.
Worth a try.
What's that?
Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central
Ho 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 ho! I got a minigun. What the hell? Are you serious?
Until detonation. Self-destruct sequence initiated.
What are you doing?
That better be all I
We
need.
gotta get this train moving. I need you to stay right here, okay?
Okay. I promise I won't move.
Good.
Be careful.
Always.
I got a minigun. I think I'm gonna be aight.
Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate.
Okay. Alright. Did something. Okay. Alright, it's working.
Claire!
What? Leon? You're down here too?
Yeah, but the whole place is coming down. Look, you need to get out. Fast!
I know. I found a way out. I think we can all make it. Where are you now?
Claire, are you still there?
Leon? I'm sorry, you're breaking up.
Don't worry about me. Just get out of here.
Leon! Leon!
Leon, I'm gonna help. Seriously? No, I don't want to put assisted mode on. The sensitivity is a little like the control sensitivity is a little much for that minigun. So let's turn that down just a bit.
Attention, self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the simple elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention, self-destruct sequence.
Why can't you just die?
Minutes until detonation.
Yeah, I'm gonna die again. All right. Die. Damn it.
Claire! It's okay. I'm here. We're getting out of here.
So much for Leon, I guess.
What's the first thing you want to do when we get out of here?
I want to see where you live.
Good. 'Cause I take a shower.
Yeah.
Really? That bad? Ooh,
Claire!
Leon! It's so
There
good
he
to
is.
see you.
I told you we'd make it, didn't I?
You did.
All right, well, that was Resident Evil 2. So, yeah, notes for the future. We don't go back to the police station for anything. So I completed the game without the submachine gun because I didn't thoroughly investigate the, the police department. And the funny thing is like, because I was down in the sewers and all that stuff. Well, there was that last T handle that I turned that put me right up by where Marvin was in the lobby. I could have got right back up there to the lobby and just checked out those last couple of rooms and got the submachine gun. But we didn't need it. Would have been really nice to have, but didn't need it. Part of me was also expecting to go back to the police station because that's kind of how Resident Evil 1 went. You know, you start in the mansion and then you kind of leave the mansion and then you come back to the mansion to wrap up a couple things in the mansion. So I was kind of expecting that. I mean, maybe it is a little anticlimactic. That's for sure. I kind of feel like it would have been nice to maybe see, you know, a little more after that about the city, you know, things like that. But, I mean, maybe there'll be something after the credits. Who knows? But like I said before, and probably what I did with Resident Evil 1, I'm also going to do with this game. I will probably play through this game again. I might not do it right away this time because I just kind of don't care about Leon. And Leon's not in Resident Evil 3. The only reason I wanted to play in Resident Evil 1, I went through Chris Redfield's story because I planned on playing Claire in this one. Well, then I immediately followed the Resident Evil 1 playthrough up with another playthrough with Jill, because I know Jill's story continues in Resident Evil 3. I don't remember who the other character is in Resident Evil 3. Leon, we revisit him in Resident Evil 4. But at some point, I would like to play through this game again as Leon and just see how his story plays out, if, you know, how much different it is, if at all, from Claire. And maybe actually get the submachine gun this time around. But I mean, that was the thing, and I had talked about this at the end of Resident Evil 1. That was the thing, and like, it makes me sound old and grumpy, but I just feel like games were better made back then, because this is obviously a remake of Resident Evil 2, which came out in the 90s. But games were made back then to be replayed, right? Games back then were made shorter because of disk space or cartridge size, whatever have you. But they were made in such a way that you wanted to play them again when you were done with them, whether it be playing through it with multiple characters, or, you know, unlocking a new game mode or a harder difficulty or something to change up your next playthrough. Whereas games now are just, let's milk this one game as long as we possibly can and keep you playing. So there's no definitive, like, beginning and end. There's no, like, you don't necessarily want to play it again, because by the time you play it once, you've soaked so much time into it that the thought of going back to it again feels like a chore. And that's the way I am with some of the Assassin's Creed games. But to put this into perspective, I want to say How Long to Beat had this game at like 8 or 9 hours. Part 1 was 3 hours, and Part 2 was 2.5 hours, and we're just over 2 hours on this one. So, yeah, we're like 7 hours, 8 hours to get through this game, which I'm not mad about. there was a time, admittedly, that going through a game in, 7 or 8 hours, I might not have been the happiest with it. But knowing what this game was, and I talk about this a lot, expectations when you go into a game can make or break a game. I knew this was a shorter game going in. It was obviously a remake of a PS1 game, so how much longer can you really make it, right? It's like going into Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. I knew that was a one-for-one, shot-for-shot remake of Metal Gear Solid 3. That's what I expected when I went into it, and that's exactly what it was. As we get older, 8 hours has a different meaning. That is fact, 100%. And so this game, I only sat down 3 times and, put some time into it, and I enjoyed it. It progressed at a speed that was enough where it wasn't like over in 5 minutes, but there was I felt like I could make decent progress, sitting down for 2 or 3 hours. There's some games you sit down for 2 or 3 hours and you may as well have not even turned the damn thing on, because there was just there's not enough time there's too much there. But I enjoyed this game quite a bit, and one thing that I was worried about with this game, hold on. Well, one thing that I was worried about with this game was with it being a more modern game, that it might lose, its Resident Evil identity, because the older games had a certain identity. The older games had a certain feel to them that made them Resident Evil. They weren't just... they were zombie games, and I've always kind of struggled with zombie games, but the Resident Evil games weren't just another zombie game. The Resident Evil games had their own identity and their own feel to them. Okay, let's see what we got here. Not much. That's all we got, I guess. Okay, so, yep, complete Claire's story. So, standard game mode, 6 hours, 20 minutes, 16 saves, got a B rank. Yeah, just a tease. Oh yeah, there was another film role that I never developed, so there was definitely stuff that I've missed. So another playthrough would be fun to do, just to see how, what other small details that I've missed, and, things of that nature. But the long point, I guess, that I'm trying to make is that I will go back to this game. I don't know if I'm going to cram in another playthrough like I did with Resident Evil 1, because I did that off stream. I did live stream it to my YouTube channel, but it was gameplay only, of the Jill Valentine playthrough. I don't know if I'm going to cram this in during the week before next weekend, before I get to Resident Evil 3. I probably could, being only like 6 hours. But I feel like the next time that I play it, it's going to take even longer. Because now that I know, once you get down under the police station and, into the underground facility and all that, you don't go back to the police department for anything. Like, there was the jeweled box that I was carrying around. I never opened that. There was the book that I had. I never found out where that went. So there's a lot of things that I could really go through and do again, and really go through this game with a fine-tooth comb. That could be kind of fun. And yeah, like I said, games now are made in such a way where it's continuous engagement, not repeated engagement. It's continuous engagement. Whereas these games were made in such a way that it was repeated. You wanted to play the game multiple times, and I still have that feeling that I want to play it multiple times. Just to have a different experience each time. Like, not to go too off in the weeds, but I absolutely 100% despise live service games. That was, I posted in the Grim Beardson Discord. There will be a link in the description for that. I did 22 full playthroughs of 22 games, full playthroughs on stream in the year of 2025. And I ranked them from 1 to 22. And the last one on my list was Assassin's Creed Shadows. And I love the Assassin's Creed series. The last couple of games, I mean, I put over 200 hours in Valhalla, but that was more because it was a Viking game than an Assassin's Creed game. But I did enjoy it. Assassin's Creed Shadows had potential. But I've been seeing online now that there was like a new Christmas update that's got some stuff in it, and like they've been adding continuous updates to that game since it came out. And I got it day one. And started playing it the day it released, and I had it done within maybe a month or two. It's like 60-something hours. But they're still doing updates to that game that are adding things to, like, the modern story, what little bit there was there. They just now added something that was Isu related, and I'm like, I'm already done with this game. And now you're adding more things to it to make it a live service game. Like, I'm already done. You know what I mean? Like, I'm old school. When I start a game, I want an ending to it. I'm not the type of dude that's content just playing Call of Duty for thousands of hours or Fortnite for thousands of hours and doing the same thing repeatedly over and over again. That's not how I enjoy my games. And so this game was exactly what I was hoping it was going to be. A little bit of a shorter game. It could have been a little longer, honestly. I would have liked to maybe see, because like once you got the shortcuts, you know, to go back to the police station, there was no reason to use those shortcuts. So similar to Resident Evil 1, how you start in the mansion, you go out into the courtyard, you do all that stuff, and then you have to come back to the mansion. There was the aqua ring and everything, and then you have to go back to the mansion for a couple more things. I would have liked to see that in this game, a return to the police department for a couple things, and then to the library, and then down to where Sherry was. Hell, there was even a whole section in like the parking garage that I never even got to. Like, there was whole areas in this game that I never got to. And some of that may be by design. There was a key, the club key, never got it. Some of those things might be specific to Leon's playthrough. That's also a possibility. So we'll just have to wait and see. But the plan is next weekend we will be starting Resident Evil 3, the remake of that. And that one's another shorter game. It's obviously, again, a remake of, you know, a 90s PS1 game. But let's see here. Resident Evil 3, 6 hours. So that's actually, I think, shorter than this one. How Long to Beat has Resident Evil 2, the remake, at 9 hours. And that's 6 hours and 20 minutes is game time, obviously. So I think when I added it up, I was between 7 and 8 hours, and How Long to Beat has it at 9, so it's pretty spot on. But Resident Evil 3 is 6 hours, so that one's probably going to be even shorter yet. But we're going to start that one on Sunday next week. But during the week, Grim, correct me if I'm wrong, but you still have some more Oblivion. Okay, I'm looking at Grim's stream schedule here on the Grim Beardson Discord. There will be a link in the description for that. So if Grim finishes Oblivion Remastered on Tuesday, he'll be playing Big Bumpin', Sneak King, and Pocket Bike Racer on the Xbox, the original Xbox. And then Thursday, Kenna Bridge of Spirits on the PS5. So that's looking... got some exciting stuff going on over there on the Grim Gamers channel, so be sure to check that out and hang out with him during the week. And then we'll be right back here again next weekend for some Resident Evil 3. So, did I, like, unlock anything? Okay. Survival. Claire and Leon costumes. Game mode, Leon's second story mode. New game's second run has been unlocked. Selected under story. The ending and certain parts of the game are different in the second run scenarios. Okay. So that's pretty cool. And it also shows my results here. So that's interesting. Okay, so to get an A rank, I needed under 5 hours. So that's interesting. I wonder what's different. So I will definitely have to come back to this because I didn't know there was going to be like a new game plus type scenario. So I'm curious to see what's going to be different for sure. And we got alternate outfits for Claire and Leon. And of course we got the 98 costumes. So, and unlocked another one for Claire. So that's pretty cool. Bonuses, records. Oh, and there's also the Ghost Survivors. So there's No Time to Mourn, Runaway, and Forgotten Soldier. So these look like potentially just other people. It looks like this girl here, I think she was dead in the orphanage, and that looks like the dude that took Sherry right there. So maybe it's just a small little side story with these couple characters. This looks like one of the soldiers that was down in the lab. So there's also these that I'll have to go through, Outbreak chapters, but not from Outbreak. Yeah. So there's definitely more I'm gonna do with this game for sure, but this gives me something to do off stream. Because I am trying to, I don't want to say trying to like really hard or anything, but I would like to get through the main series here on stream in time for the Resident Evil Requiem release at the end of February. So I've got about 2.5 months to go through 3 Code Veronica 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 before I get to that one. So I got 7 more games to get through. And looking at our friendly website, How Long to Beat here. Yeah, Resident Evil 3, 6 hours. Code Veronica is about 12 hours. 5 is 12 hours. 6 is 21 hours. 7 is 9.5, and 8 is 10. So the longest one is going to be Resident Evil 6, and we're looking at 21 hours for that one. So that game is likely going to take upwards of 6-7 streams to get through. And at 1 stream a week, yeah, that would almost take us to the end of January in that one game. So we've got some humping to do. And so I'm not going to do any more Resident Evil 2 on stream, just one playthrough, get the main gist of the story, and we'll move on to the next one. So that's going to be it for today. We'll start Resident Evil 3 next weekend. There's a link in the description for the Grimbeardson Discord, subscribe button, and playlist over there for this entire Resident Evil playthrough. Grim, thanks for hanging out with me all day, or for a couple hours here this afternoon, as always. Real MVP. And let's see, 313 Keith Red, thanks for stopping by for a little while. Appreciate it. And till next time, stay suave.